Hi everyone. In this short video, we'll be talking about the new security threats with 5G telco edge and private 5G networks. Telcos and enterprises are exploring new use cases by deploying edge and bringing the contents and applications closer to the user and billions of IoT devices. The 5G core network functions could be deployed as a microservice in an edge site of the operator network, private data center of the enterprise network, or in a public cloud such as AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud. The shift to the edge and deploying telco cloud edge services and enterprise hybrid private 5G networks introduce new security threats that are associated with 5G and the edge deployment. Even though there are security risks with previous access technologies, 4G, 5G, and other access technologies, however, these risks are mainly associated with external attacks. With 5G, mobile edge computing, and IoT architecture, this risk becomes much larger and more serious. So 5G core and edge sites can be attacked from the internal network, so it's inside to outside approach, considering that the 5G provides high-speed internet broadband, a massive number of consumer and IoT devices, and this can be considered as a new point of attack for the 5G edge architecture. The impact of the security compromise on the mobile network or the enterprise edge network could be massive, because edge sites normally have less capacity than the central or core site, and they host mission critical applications. They are mainly designed to accommodate low latency requirements, including IoT use cases. For example, the impact of 10 gig or 20 gig volumetric DDoS attacks could have a major impact on the network availability and the low latency requirement. And that would definitely lead to service interruption and brand damage. Most IoT devices have limited computing resources to provide security functionality and typically are not securely coded. So in this slide, we see an example of an IoT botnet. It's called Mozi. So Mozi is a DDoS-focused IoT botnet that utilizes a large set of remote code execution to leverage vulnerabilities in IoT devices, mainly for infection. These IoT devices include network gateways, CCTVs, DVRs, and other type of IoT devices. Once the IoT device is successfully infected, the botnet uses protocols and applications like TCP, UDP, HTTP, and other to send and receive configuration updates and attack commands. Eventually, once the infected IoT nodes begin generating attack traffic and leading to a massive and sudden spike in UDP traffic going back and forth with the peer-to-peer networks. So the question here, can we enhance the security of the IoT devices to eliminate or reduce the impact of these kind of attacks? So Even though it is always recommended to keep the IoT devices secure and running the latest firmware with all the necessary security patches applied. However, we cannot rely completely on securing or updating the IoT devices. And therefore, the network should always be equipped with a modern security solutions. So for example, to baseline with some baselining techniques to see anomalous behavior versus like a basic historical analytics. Also leveraging AI and machine learning techniques for anomalous detection and zero-day attack prevention. So to summarize, security for mobile edge and enterprise hybrid private 5G must be measured carefully to align with the increasing and new security threats, as well as ensuring telcos and enterprises achieving their business outcome. This requires securing the mobile core and the mobile infrastructure, as well as deploying a modern network protection to deliver mission-critical applications while maintaining the low latency requirements. Thank you very much for your time.